Well, good afternoon from the mayor's office. How's everybody feeling in the room?
Great.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. How you feeling in the room?
Feeling good.
All right, let them hear you out there. Hungry? This is a celebration today. My name is Melvin Hubbard Eel. I am the senior community advisor to Mayor Ed Gainey, and we're here to celebrate excellence today.
Amen.
Excellence in the name of Ken, the mailman, Kazsimer.
Ken Dog.
Yeah, you go. You're going to say them all today. Get him in. And, you know, it's really nice because this is something that he had no idea. He didn't seek this. I was in Dana. I seen him around Homewood. And one time we were in Dana's, sorry, Mary, we was in Dana's Bakery.
Downtown Homewood.
And we went down in there, and so I had a chance to talk to him about his work at Homewood. I was impressed with his ethic, his attitude, his dedication from what came through his words. And I said, this will make a wonderful story for us to honor him here, and we're here today to do that. You know, recognizing that the Pony Express is where this all started. By April 1860 to October 1861, they said 18 months, they said they could get a letter delivered faster from St. Joseph's, Missouri to Sacramento, California than they ever could at that time. And at this time, 2024, we are the pleasure to honor a 38-year veteran of the U.S. Postal Service and a 31 years serving to the Homewood community. It is my pleasure at this time to bring to you our Honorable Mayor, Ed Gainey.
Ken, wow. No, you know, I do this before I begin with everybody. One, I know the work that you do, but more importantly, I know the type of character that you are. And I know how you carry yourself, and I know the lives that you have touched. You used your post office work as ministry, and you've touched a lot of people just by, I always say, an act of kindness is strong. It talks about the character of love that's in a man, and I've heard you talk about your wife forever and ever and the family. So, you know, I know the love that you carry in you. I know the work, the love that you put in your work. I've watched your work. I've watched you be in some of the toughest neighborhoods, and no matter what neighborhood you're in, you treat people with respect. And you can't always say, that's right, and you can't always say that. So I just don't want this to be a ceremony where I come in and just read this. I'm telling you how I see how you touched me and how I've seen you touch others.
Remember the first place we met? Big O's.
Big O's, yeah, that's
Big
right, it
O's.
was Big
Big
O's,
O's.
that's right. You know what I mean? I was gonna say, because I seen you on my, when you probably don't remember this, you was delivering mail at a friend's house of mine, and I came out and we had started talking. You know what I mean? This is before, right, you ain't know who I was at that time. Right. So and that's why I'm saying, without even knowing who I am, you still gave me love.
Yeah.
And so before I go, it's the way all day long. And so before I go any further, I'm gonna ask for those to come up and say why he's so special to you. See, we always give people the roses when they can't hear. But at the end of the day, I think that, you know, we should always tell people how we feel about them and how you touch their lives while they're in the flesh. Because at the end of the day, that's the ultimate, to me, the ultimate form of respect, where I can still hear you. You understand what I'm saying? So before I just read this and make it about that, let's make it about him today. Who would like to come up front and listen? I'll call names. Come on up, sis, come on.
Well, I'm nervous. I don't like.
Don't be nervous. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Can you see her because she's short? Can you see her over the podium?
Wow, Mom. Thanks a lot for that. But I love you, stepdad. Whew. Thank you for coming in my life and, oh God, being like such a great father figure. And thanks for being good to my mom. I know. This is crazy. I'm not good at this, so I'm not going to keep going. But just thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. You've always been there for me, my daughter. You taught me like a lot of good stuff. And just thanks for being there for me.
I love you too. I love you too.
That's your daughter right there?
Yeah.
Y'all look like sisters.
Thank you very much. I'm a G, I ain't gonna cry.
No, you are.
Yeah, I probably will.
Whew. Hi. I just want to say, you are truly amazing. When I first saw you, I knew I was going to spend the rest of my life with you. You get on my nerve. But anything that you do would never stop me from loving you. I love everything about you. I've watched you do your work. You know, I like the way you walk. And I just love the person that you are. You brought a new family into my life. I brought a new family into your life, and together we are just amazing. I love you so much.
I love you too.
I'm gonna show you later.
Anybody else? Come on. You wanna say anything, Dad?
I'm a choked up kind of guy. But anyways, I've known him for like 58 years, from that big to this big. And I was rarely, maybe once or twice, a little bit of disappointment, stuff he did, but 99.9% of the time, it was spot on. And I was always proud of his service in the post office. I was a postal employee too. I was a 42-year veteran. And we got him, and I helped him get in the post office, and I never regretted it. And I never got a bad word from any of his bosses about him, because he knew what would happen if I did. But anyways, I'm so proud of him, and I love him.
I love you too, Dad. All right, good to go, too. You okay?
You know we got church.
So the only reason why I gave you the "do you want to" is because now that I know that you baby girl, I get it. You know what I mean? But y'all could really pass for sisters. You do know it. Do y'all get that a lot? Yeah, I bet. Oh, that's messed up. That's messed up. Dad, the reason why when I came in I said congratulations to you is that a lot of times, you know, when your son hits a certain milestone, we all can be proud. And I know he had to receive it. Somebody poured into him. And 9 out of 10, the people that pour into you are the people that you have every day in your home. And so when I say congratulations, I was congratulations from a father to a father in regards to the tremendous work you've done to have a son like him. Amen. Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Yeah. Amen. Wow. Yeah. Ken, and whereas it is with great honor and with the utmost appreciation that we recognize the exceptional dedication and steadfast commitment of Ken Kazsimer, did I get it right?
You got it
Kazsimer, as he celebrates 38 years of service as a letter carrier for the United States Postal Service. But more importantly, being recognized for his 31 years of exceptional service to the Homewood, Brushing, and greater city of Pittsburgh community. And whereas Ken was born in Greensburg, PA, to Richard and Barbara Kazsimer, and raised in North Huntington, PA, he grew up in a loving family with his parents and phenomenal sister, Maylene Ken. Credits his father, Richard, for instilling a strong work ethic, the foundation of his 38 years with the U.S. Postal Service. Ken's mother, Barbara, taught him the value of respecting others, the importance of being non-judgmental, and embracing people with the principles of love. I didn't even read that, we talked about it.
Yes, sir.
And whereas Ken graduated from Hempfield High School and started his career with the United States Postal Service in 1986, and whereas Ken's distinguished career with United States Postal Service 38 years ago has exemplified the highest standards of professionalism, compassion, and expertise, consistently going above and beyond the call of duty and establishing the meaningful, sincere relationships with residents of Homewood and the greater city. And whereas Ken's values life in his loving family, including his loving fiancée, Elisa Leonard, did I get it right? Alicia. Give me a pass.
You got a
The love of his life, his remarkable daughter, Felicia. And his fantastic granddaughter, Demaya. I know, because every time I call you, I just say sis, and you always boom right there. Right. I ain't want to mess up the name then, you heard me? So, you know, when when we don't know the name, we just, hey, he says, hey.
That's me, I'll be like, hey,
Yeah, here it is. Now, y'all, let me see.
babe. Maya.
Ken's love for his job being connected to the families of Homewood. He looks out for the seniors and watched and mentor generations of children who grew up in Homewood. Now, therefore, I, Ed Gainey, Mayor of the city, do hereby proclaim April 1st, 2024, Ken's Day in our most livable city. Congratulations. My brother. Thank you, sir. My brother.
Don't you dare.
Try not to. I don't know, I just try to be a good person. Look out for the people, look out for the kids. Over the years, Homewood has changed a lot. Used to be ridden with a lot of gang violence. Just try to get these kids on the right path. They're human beings. People don't get. People that aren't in these type of neighborhoods don't understand these kids. And I do. It took me a while to understand them because I didn't come from that type of neighborhood. But you realize they're human beings. They're children of God. You don't want to hear about them on the news. I know too many kids that didn't make it to 20 years old, and it hurts your heart. It hurts the heart. I know you've had some instances in your life, too, and it's just crazy. I mean, people just need to love each other. It's a lot easier to be nice to people than to be mean to people or violent to people over stupid stuff. I just, I don't know.
Let me ask you a question.
You're honored.
I'm very honored for this. I mean, I'm getting a little choked up. When Brother Mel approached me, I was like, it just caught me off guard. And I thought, okay, we'll see if this happens. And it's happening. And I just do what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, let me ask a question.
Sure thing, sir.
What in you makes you pour out to so many people? Because it's not just the ones that's in this room. You poured out to a lot of people. A lot of people have a phenomenal amount of respect for you. What is it in you that makes you pour out like that? Because that's not, I believe in it. Trust me, I do. But a lot of people don't. People grow up in multiple different ways. But what makes you continue to pour love in everybody you see? That's the
I
question.
guess it's I just care about the human race. We're all God's children.
And you were raised.
And I was raised that way by my dad and my mom. And I'm surrounded by 3 lovely young ladies right here. I mean, the main one right here, I don't want to get in trouble. It's my lovely fiance.
Don't say that on TV.
And Felicia started calling me stepdad just on her own. Because she needs me, I'm there. Demaya needs me, I'm there. I don't know, it's just the kind of person I am, I guess. I mean, I'm kind of humble. I'm a humble person. I don't expect anything in return. It's like, do you do the right thing when nobody's looking?
That's right. And that's why I asked that question. Not for the people in this room because they know, but for the audience that need to hear
Okay.
that message of everybody's God's children.
I mean, I got kids that are doing all kinds of crazy stuff on my route, and I still care about them. They've done stuff to me, but you just gotta try to work through that stuff and try to reach them. And I'm in the community 6 days a week.
Yes, you will.
I'm there 6 days a week. I know people's habits. I know what cars they drive. I know grandkids' names. I know dogs' names. I know.
And y'all have good cookouts.
Yes. And I've.
Was that this one?
I don't know. I don't like talking about myself too much, but I just try to be the person that you're supposed to be.
You are.
And I mean, I met my fiance in Homewood
Wow.
when I was going through some stuff, and we just kind of oh my God, best thing that ever happened to me. I don't know what else to say. I'm just kind of. Thank you. I'm just kind of. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm honored by this. I'm very honored by this.
I just want to take a few moments in case some of the United States Postal Service folks see this, to let them know that this was strictly a way of honoring Ken for his 38 years of service to the United States Post Office, but especially to the 31 years he's been serving Homewood. And this is not a promotional for any campaign. It's strictly honor for your dedication, commitment, and your honesty, and your sincerity. So, if you're looking out there, you Postal Service employees, it was really to honor Ken. Nothing more, nothing less. Congratulations, Ken.
Thank you.